morning, welcome to
Math Problems number 17.
Math Problems number 17. So yesterday we had that really fun movie about powers, right?
Yeah.
And today we're going to start talking about powers, but there's actually one thing we have to learn first before we start talking about powers. And this isn't really math as much as it is just some rules.
Yeah.
Okay? Like we have some rules in the house, like you have to feed the dog every now and then, right?
Yeah.
That's a rule. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And these are rules about math and how do you know what something is, a number is when it's written down in a funny way like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are called the order of operations. All right?
Yeah.
So here are the 4 rules. First, evaluate inside of parentheses. That's a rule. Okay? All right, evaluate powers. Second. Third, multiply and divide from left to right. And then fourth, add and subtract from left to right. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's the order you have to do things. And you just have to remember this. Because without these 4 rules, nobody would know what this means. Even though it's kind of crazy, this expression. Nobody would know. So let's see if we can follow the rules. So what's the first thing we do?
We evaluate inside parentheses.
Okay, so we see some parentheses. All right, so now we have to evaluate just inside these parentheses, ignoring everything else. And that means we start again. Okay, so here's some parentheses. Now, do we have any parentheses inside these parentheses?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, so we're back to the beginning, evaluating inside the parentheses that are inside the parentheses. Okay, so let's go in here. Is there anything to evaluate in here?
No, it's just 11.
It's just 11, okay? So now there's nothing to evaluate. So now we can get rid of these parentheses. This is just 3 times 11. Okay, now I'll write everything else out from now. Okay, now we're back to being inside these parentheses.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to evaluate inside these parentheses. Okay, are there any powers inside this parentheses?
Well, yes. 6 squared.
Okay, what is 6 squared?
36.
This is 8 times 36 minus 3 times 11.
3 times. Now we have
divided by 8 plus 3. Okay, are there any more powers inside the parentheses?
Well, we have 3 times 11.
Well, yeah, but are there any more powers?
No.
Okay, so now it says multiply and divide from left to right inside the parentheses.
That if to multiply 3 times 11 is 33.
Okay, so this is 8 times 36 minus 33. Oops. 36 minus 33 divided by 8 plus 3. Okay?
Now 36 minus 33 is, we add and subtract from left to right.
Remember, we're still inside the parentheses. So what's 36 minus 33?
Is 3.
8 times 3 divided by 8 plus 3. Okay, so this is a crazy expression.
Well, now
inside the parentheses, is there anything else to evaluate?
no, just 3.
Okay, so we're done with the parentheses. So I'm just going to erase them because I think I'm running out of room down here. So now I have this expression: 8 times 3 divided by 8 plus 3. Are there any parentheses?
No.
Are there any powers?
No.
No. Okay, so now I have to multiply and divide from left to right.
8 times 3 is 24.
So 24 divided by 8
24 divided
plus 3.
24 divided by 8. Well, how can we do that?
24 divided by 8.
Well, we could do 48 divided by 4 because 48 is actually 24 plus 24.
Right, but let's not get too complicated. How many 8s do you need to make 24?
Well, you need 3.
So what is 24 divided by 8?
3.
Very good.
Now 3 plus 3.
3 plus 3.
6.
Okay, now we've multiplied and divided from left to right.
Now we need to add and subtract from left to right. So now 3 plus 3 is 6.
6, there we
This
go.
whole expression equaled 6.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Wow.
Okay, now this was one of your homework problems. I just wanted to do it as an example, just in case you needed to refer back to the examples. So, evaluate inside parentheses. First, evaluate powers. Second, multiply and divide from left to right. Add and subtract from left to right. That helps you evaluate, turns this complicated expression into
6.
Good job, sweetheart. Good job.